West Indies are in a spot of bother here. 57 for 4. They just lost the wicket of skipper Shai Hope. The required run rate is now inching towards 7. Welcome Shamim Chaudhary. Difficult times for West Indies, Shambhai.
Absolutely, Mazza. I think they'll do well to dig themselves out of the hole they've dug for themselves so far. But all credit to the Bangladeshi bowlers. Kept on persisting, kept on pegging away, and it has paid off.
Yeah, it looks to be a monumental task for West Indies. Their highest successful chase since 2023 has been 326. They did chase 295 against Bangladesh last year. Likely on the shorter side again.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're chasing a target of 297 on a turning track, that scoreboard pressure is always going to play on your mind. Look at the last shot. Try to power it, but again, the timing a little awry. Does find the deep fielder and just go through past him, the infield for the 4 runs.
Yeah, just want to mention one thing. We have seen how Saif Hassan played with the spin initially, but have a look at Shai Hope. He tried to play against the spin right from the word go when he came in, especially against the leg spinners and the ball going out against the spinner. This was the dismissal, trying to play against the spin and paying the price.
Yeah, the first 2, Mazza, were pretty close. Almost turned it, and it's only time it was a half volley. The next one he tries to hit that and didn't get the result.
Better. This is what Shai Hope would have hoped for, to play that one just like Casey Cardi played.
Very unlike Shai Hope to go in that manner. Anyway, 15 overs done. It's 53 for 4.
Contrasting images. After 15 overs, Bangladesh were 95 without loss. West Indies 53 for 4 in chase of 297. They need 244 more runs to win here. And we need to continue. Right on the money.
But the bowling's always going to be encouraging because the bowlers know if they bowl the right lines and lengths and keep the batters quiet. Once in a while, you have to throw caution to the wind. You've got to risk it. It just upset the rhythm of the bowlers, if not anything else.
Pressure mounting. The West Indian batters. 28 deliveries for Cardi for his 10. That rose in sharply.
But when you see a ball pitched short, you feel as a batter that you can put it away. But as you said, look at the bounce. That awkward bounce didn't allow him to back away and free his arms. Also hurried onto him.
Again. In the crease, anticipating for the ball to pitch a bit on the shorter side.
Yeah, 4. Dot balls, something's got to give here. He just said rooted to the crease, hardly any opportunity, even with that back of length delivery. Good, tight, accurate bowling here by Tanvir.
Brilliant bowling. This is outstanding stuff from Tanvir.
Once you have descendancy, once you're controlling things, brilliance comes automatically. So very good to see. Just going through the proper disciplined manner of bowling and getting the results.
Big shot is coming, boys.
A lot fuller on that occasion. Nevertheless, end of a very good over from Tanvir. Just one coming from it. After 16, West Indies, 54 for 4. West Indies are in deep trouble. They are looking to build up a partnership here, and the crowd are anticipating more wickets from Bangladesh's point of view. But from West Indian point of view, it's not just about partnership, it's also about the intent here.
It's a very difficult mix to achieve when you're really staring down the barrel of a gun. Your options are limited. Hardly any opportunity to take any risks.
Trying to go hard on that occasion. It was there to hit, but you need to play with the spin.
It's that kind of a day, isn't it? Maybe on a day when the batters would dominate, this time shot would have gone wide of the fielder and gone for 4 runs. Luck plays such a pivotal role in the course of a game, particularly in this format of the game. Rashad Hussain trying to work something out with the ball. Didn't succeed with the bat today.
That sounded good. Looking for the second. Went to the fielder so quickly. Never allowed him for the second.
Good piece of fielding. You've got to attack the ball. Martinez and Shanto covered a lot of ground. Tumble and quick release. That ensured that the batters couldn't get that second run they were thinking about.
Make it 9 now.
Now Shomo Sarkar, I think.
He's still one, boy.
Yeah, Casey Carty is the leading performer for West Indies. Talking about Sherfan Rutherford, who's on strike now. He's from Guyana. Started playing cricket at the age of just 6 for the village team Enmore. Credits his mother, Karen Rutherford, who sadly passed away in July last year.
Boys, come, boys.
Rutherford has got second most runs for West Indies after 14 innings. He's got 673 runs. Nicely played again.
That is a good effort once again. Oh, just rolling. Could not recover. Desperate attempt, but it's gone for an excess pay 4. And about time too. They need many more of those, the West Indies.
And that was a teaser for Shomo Sarkar in the deep. Did all the hard work. Just rolls through to the fence for a nexus pay boundary. Nicely bowled. This is an area where Rishad would love to bowl consistently. End of over number 17, West Indies 61 for 4. 4. They need to catch up. They want to keep their hopes alive to seal the series, but at the moment things are looking very difficult for the visitors. Miraj comes in.
Big one, boys.
One hand off, uncertain of the shot. Thought of going big, then decided just push it away, and that is the tentative nature that they're playing the balls now. Not quite sure where they're going to put it away, and it's been tight, accurate bowling from both ends. Miraj a tad expensive compared to the other bowlers, going at 7.26.
It's a great opportunity for Miraj to keep things tight and better that figures, as you mentioned rightly, Shambhai, slightly on the expensive side today. Change of field for the left-hander, lead on inside the circle, fine leg as well. Vacant spaces through deep mid-wicket region for the left-hander, so he wants to play him against the spin. And a lot of spin out there.
Yeah, a lot of spin. What he essentially wants is just to ensure that the ball lands a little closer to the line of the stumps, and then you can induce an edge.
Yeah, that's better. That's much better from Mediasan Miraj.
Yeah, better, but it's closer to the batter to smother the spin. Essentially, that middling kind of length was the seed of doubt in the batter's mind, and with that prodigious turn, can come in handy for a bowler. When he pitches up like the last two deliveries, it's easy enough to go forward and angle the bat, eyes on the ball, but dot balls are not going to help the cause of the West Indies.
Yeah, Rutherford, he's a capable batter. Scored his maiden 100 against Bangladesh. Also made his IPL debut for Delhi Capitals back in 2019 season. Trying to make some room. Mehdi. Oh, a bit of mix-up between the two. Direct hit. No, he might have made it. Just 2 runs coming from Miraj over. After 18, West Indies 63 for 4. That's the Bangladesh squad for the 3-match T20I series against West Indies. Catch it was the call and taken. Rishad Hussain strikes yet again. Rutherford departs. Mehdi Miraj takes a sharp catch.
He was not sure which way it was coming to him, and Rishad amongst the wickets once again. You can't keep him out of the game, trying to knock it away inside part, but very quickly. What a wonderful grab there, much to the delight of Rishad Hussain. He adds to his tally, which makes it 10 in this series, and his Shervin Rutherford was to take the long walk back for 12. 63 for 5. It's time for the players to have a respite and rehydrate.
Bangladesh are sensing a victory here against West Indies in chase of 297. They are 63 for 5. And let's go and watch some scenic beauty of Bangladesh.
In the lush tea gardens, time slows down. Each step, a journey into the heart of nature's bounty. Floating bed agriculture, a farming technique with a rich heritage, where water and earth come together to cultivate life.
So many places to explore here in Bangladesh. West Indies at the moment are feeling the heat here in Mirpur. Just lost the wicket of Rutherford. They're 63 for 5, and spinners yet again dominating the proceedings for Bangladesh.
It's going to be a mammoth task for the West Indies to recover from this scenario. Only the 19th over, 5 wickets down. Bowlers have got their tails up. They've got a new batter in Roston Chase in his 51st innings. He's got 6 50s, and he could really use one here today, Maza, to give some kind of hope to the West Indian team.
Yeah, he needs to deliver his best. Roston Chase will be up against another best in the business. Rishad Hussain is oozing in confidence in this series.
Yeah, well, he's got his first wicket in this one. Straight away trying to drive him, not getting the meaty part, and still it went pretty quickly to Mehdi Hasan Miraj, who grabbed that. Nice thing. You know, when you're talking to Mushtaq Ahmed earlier today, he mentioned the fact that he'd like Rishad to bowl a lot more googlies and the flippers, which he has not yet added to his repertoire. That is one area with the addition of those variations that he can be more dangerous. Now that's a full toss. Either coming down underneath, lining up, taking it, doubles it up. Easy as they come. It's Nasim Ahmed who ensures that another wicket falls for the West Indies.
When you're going through a great time, even not the best of deliveries can earn you a wicket. Rishad Hussain is the man of the moment for Bangladesh. Look at that, a full toss. Roston Chase could have hit that anywhere, but he hit that straight to the fielder at long on as Nasim Ahmed makes no mistake. Rishad picked up his second. West Indies lost their 6th. Roston Chase departs without troubling the scorers. West Indies 63 for 6. Justin Graves, the new man in for West Indies, and he's here because Roston Chase made a mess out of it. Full toss delivery, missed out completely, and handed a simple catch to Nasim.
We were talking about adding some different kind of deliveries to his repertoire. Not this one. It's a full toss. The last kind of ball he wants to bowl. Despite that, it gets him a wicket.
Oh, yes,
Have a look at that again. Never easy for a leg spinner to control those, but he will take it nevertheless.
You could see the smile on his face and the smile on his captain's face when Nasim took the catch.
End of another successful over for Bangladesh. After 19, West Indies 64 for 6. looking scorecard for West Indies. 18 from Brendan King has been the highest so far for them. They are struggling, 64 for 6. And the Bangladeshi spinners once again dominating the proceedings here in Mirpur. Tanveer to continue, gave away just 10 from his 5 overs, also picked up a wicket. Started from where he left.
Well, the West Indies are in between a rock and a hard place at this moment. Really don't know which direction to maneuver, which direction to go. 7.56 required run rate, 6 wickets down. Really a very, very dour situation. Very difficult to come out of this.
Turn, slow and low.
And more confusing for the batters. Look at this. It wasn't such a slowish delivery. As you mentioned, in addition to the turn, keeping a tad low, is going to add to the concerns. And the thought process of the batters get more confused when they see this kind of bowls.
Bangladesh must be looking to go for the kill now. The 6 down West Indies are in field.
Yeah, it's been a sad tale of wickets at regular intervals. You see first the 16, 28, 35, 46, 2 in 63, falling apart like a house of cards here, unfortunately, West Indies.
Well, Bangladesh can eye their biggest margin of victory in terms of run in ODIs. They have won by 183 runs against Ireland back in 2023. Against West Indies, their biggest margin win has been a 160-run win. It was back in 2012 in Khulna. Oh, how could you play that one?
You don't. You just let it go. As simple as that. If you want to go and play at that one, more often than not, you're likely to get an edge. I think it did well, maybe to drop his bat. Yeah. In 2 minds, I think it just passed him before he could decide. Quick, nippy one.
Outstanding over from Tanveer comes to an end. Just 1 coming from it. After 20, West Indies 65 for 6. Bowlers used so far, and apart from Mehdi Miraj, all the bowlers are amongst the wicket. Nasum Ahmed remained the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 11 from his 6 overs. Rishad also picked up 2 and Tanveer 1. He will continue, the leg spinner. Right inquiry, was that a googly?
A close watch. Maybe, if not the googly, definitely the top spinner or the flipper, which went down with the arm. Let's have a look at this. There it is. Release, very similar. Revs, it's just inside edge. It didn't quite straighten there. But he hurries into his deliveries every time. He's very quick in getting ready for the next ball. And that means as a batter, you have to be very alert and focused.
And turn as well. Rishad, as I mentioned, oozing in confidence. It's a big factor for a leg spinner. need to have that confidence as a leg spinner. You mentioned earlier that Mushtaq Ahmed working with Rishad with his googlies and flippers. He also mentioned that the more he plays longer format, it will help him to gain that confidence to bowl those improvisation deliveries.
Yes, not only the improvised deliveries or the different variations, the longer format allows a bowler or a batter. Oh, we're right through, didn't know very much about it, hands on head. And that allows you to learn all the skill sets, the longer version, and hone your skills and display it in this kind of arena. It doesn't matter which format it is, so close to wicket.
He's making the ball talk here, Rishad Hussain. Takes it on the full. Yeah, I really want to see Rishad to play Test match cricket.
Yeah, we'd all like to see that and show that temperament is needed. Did you notice the last ball was also a full toss? He thought maybe he would have another one with this new addition.
Yeah, he's already got one from the full toss. Why not? Yeah, just 2 runs coming off this over so far. Last ball of the over. He's coming around the wicket now, in between the umpire. Huge turn, straight to the fielder. Dot ball to finish the over. After 21, West Indies 67 for 6.
Struggles with the bat one more time. They haven't found any answer against the spin from Bangladesh.
Come boys.
Not only they have picked up wickets, but they've been very economical. He's only gone for 11 in his 7th over, Tanveer Islam, because of 1 for 11. Nasum also 3 for 11 in 6 overs. And again, as I mentioned earlier, they really don't have any answers. Is it poor? Not a great delivery. A soft dismissal. And hello to Parvez Maroof. Hello, Arthur.
Yeah, it was short, it was wide. Casey Carty. Fortunately, that's a soft dismissal. We saw in the previous dismissal, Roston Chase, a juicy full toss, straight to long on, and this time it's Casey Carty, cut shot to car point 15, 67 for 7.
That fans of the team will enjoy, with the Keshmoti batting at number 9 is already in the 22nd over. This innings have gone nowhere. They lost another one. It was a rocket out. Look, it was so wide. It could easily played over the top of that fielder, but got undone by the bounce.
I don't think Casey Carty was trying to go over the top. He was just surprised at the amount of bounce the particular delivery had. One of those days, the luck have not been on the West Indian side. again. Probably brushed the pads of Gudakesh Moti. Under Islam, what a spell this has been. 6.3 overs, 2 for 11. He's been exceptional. He's up against Gudakesh Moti, the left-arm spinner from West Indies, who's been on the expensive side in the last 2 games.
Yeah, there's been some soft dismissal, and none of the batters could go out in the middle and try to build up an innings. One would have imagined perhaps after that win in the second one-day international, the batters could have a bigger say. Not the case. Take nothing away from the bowlers. But as a team, you're playing in conditions not favorable for you. You'd expect them to do better and better as the series progresses. Yeah, soft dismissal. And then you look at what Saif Hassan and Shubho Shoka did with the bat. As an opening pair, 176 they smashed. How many balls? The opening partnership. 68 for 7. That tells you a story. Last 24 deliveries, only 5 runs and 3 wickets. Just didn't get any batter to go and at least spend some time in the middle. He's been brilliant, Rishad Hussain.
Generally beaten outside the off-stump, and guess what? Rishad Hussain delivers a googly. You're quite reluctant to use a googly for good effect. The very first delivery in this over, it was a lovely googly. In this occasion, the line is too straight for the leg spinner. And Mr. Mukul will call it wide. But Bice. Oh, that was close to a wide, in my opinion.
You're talking about that line, that orange line on a trial basis or down the leg side. If it's inside that line and the stumps, it's not called a wide. 69 for 7 for the right-hander. Slipped. Yeah, you can see in the series, the batter who stood out for West Indies was the skipper, who managed to score a very good 50. Shea Hope. But others have been disappointing. And I'm sure, Mahal, that the discussion after the second one-day international would have been about how to go about your job as a batter, especially how do you play the spin, because he's the one who looks the best. Missed out tonight.
What happened there? Really, it bounced. And looks like at the moment, Bangladesh are ready to lift that coveted trophy. He had 3 wickets time, in all honesty. But just on Shea Hope, I think one mistake he did. And that was the main reason that West Indies in dire straits. We spoke a lot, we praised a lot about Shai Hope's ability to play with the turn and subtle risks, about the patient levels, the resilience. But unfortunately, one mistake, and that was quite costly.
Come, Virat. Trophy is looking at you. Inshallah, inshallah. Bye, come, boys.
In the gap, they'll come back quite easily. For two, no? Just a little bit of misfeeling in the deep allows the batter to go for the third run. 73 for 7. The first 3 wickets were taken by Naseem Ahmed. 3 for 11 in 6 overs. Set the tone. 7 down now, West Indies for 73.
The last ball of the previous over, too casual. It's been a brilliant day for Bangladesh, and you don't want any mistakes to creep in. That is very, very soft. Any youngsters watching, that's not how to play international game. Unfortunately for some, he did not go for a boundary. Batted well. It was one reason why Bangladesh in this situation had got to be much more ruthless in the field and much more committed.
Yeah, straight away, he put the hand up, giving an apology.
We spoke so much about Shai Hope. He's the biggest hope in this side. He has to play the anchor. He has to most of the time through the innings. And we, as I said, Rather, spoke a lot about his ability to play spin on a consistent basis. His own bowling does the sprinting, which is resulting in a single. A little package. This was with the turn. Most of the time, even the last game he did a couple of full deliveries, tried to go big, and that was a downfall. Going over extra cover, over long off, if you wanted to find the boundary or a 6, would have been a better choice. And I've seen Shai Hope magnificent through the offsides. Why all of a sudden a flat bat? One mistake, he has to walk back.
I mean, as a team does not really depend on a single batter. And if you see what they did in the second one international, they did tie the game. Went to the super over where they went on to win the super over. So they managed to go 213 in that match. We spoke about Shai Hope. We got a 50. 53 of 67, but there were also starts from others. Alec Athanaze opening the batting, he scored 28 of 42. So he was set. So was Casey Carty, 6. So, and just 152 deliveries, Maha. And also, they hit 13 fours and 10 sixes.
Well, the West Indian mid-order is relatively inexperienced. They will learn. These are tough conditions to bat out there. Even the seasoned campaigners would have struggled. It's very... That's the message. Rishad Hussain, the way he has bowled, is certainly deserve all the praises with leaving 11 wickets in the series, as well as Tanveer Islam, relatively new.